Good evening, everyone. I'm Vishnu Akhtab, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Financial Times newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Brussels and Yellen turn up heat on Musk over Twitter. EU instead of on strict moderation rules. US waits foreign ownership review. Next, slowdown in Eurozone price rises. Fans hope that global inflation has peaked. Next, Adidas executive warned over remark on derivative diversity. Next, NATO talks on China trade. Next, EU bid to rebuild Ukraine. Next, doubt on EU crypto rules. Next, Hungary graft penalty. Next, any in talks for Neptune. Then next on page number 2 in that Powell dashes hopes of early Fed rate cuts. Next, EU coffee drinkers at center of efforts to slash waste by fifth. Next, confidence returns to Europe's business leaders. Next, World Cup Germany fight to keep reputations has uh, tournament team. Next, NATO looks at ways to limit Beijing challenge. Minister debate export controls has US cities growing convergence on protecting strategic industries and technologies. Next, arbitrary pragmatist who set China on path to supercharged growth. Next, youth unemployment fuels student COVID protest. Next, production hub eases curves despite infections upswing. Next, on page number 4, in that Russian assets targeted to rebuild Ukraine. Next, Hungary faces threat of EU funding freeze because of reforms cap. Next, former spy master becomes Pakistan army chief. Next, Japan UK exercise ends amid Asia tension. Next, Democrats choose ex lawyers to replace Pelosi's. Then on page number 6, in that final warning handed to top Adidas official over diversity, Anshul rebooked after staff complaints. Sales chief bonus rise despite probe. Next, uh, port protest violence breaks out over Adani projects to build shipping hub in South India. Next, any enters preliminary talks on deal for Neptune. Next, battle lines remain for complex Franco-German fighter project. On page number 8, in that FTX shakes EU faith in crypto rules. Next, China businesses deploy Singapore domicile hedge. Next, further UBS acquisition in US ruled out Chair Keller. Next, Simao among those seeing private share sales. Next, losses amounted to payment operator uh, Kalran, Kalrana. Next, we comes to page number 9. In that, hardware teams in frame has Amazon starts ball rolling on roll eliminations. Next, Isai say Alzheimer's drugs was not root cause of trial deaths. Next, Starlink devices price nearly double in Ukraine as Russia hits mobile networks. Then on page number 10, in that nickel price surges threatened to blow $2.6 billion hole in key LME entity. Next, Singapore Timamaske launches a review into ill-fated $275 million FTX investment. Next, Binance goes back into Japan with deal for Sakura Exchange Bitcoin. Then on page number 11, in that India's investors need a different playbook for 2023 challenge. Then on page number 14, in that 14 not on page number 18, in that Twitter Musk bite at the apple. Next, China insurers pocket full of sunshine. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.